What's up everybody, Fritz here. In this video, we're actually gonna do the alignment for the M235i. So if you're following along with this video series, we've upgraded the lower control arms, we've done the thrust arms. Now the last thing that we need to do is an alignment. Now, as much as we pride ourselves in this channel on doing most of these DIY things in our own garage, an alignment is something that I would highly recommend that you do at a shop. Whether it is simply changing out the control arms, or if you are doing a sway bar replacement, anything with your suspension, I would say get it done at an alignment shop. And yes, you could use that string method, however, there are so many more variables to factor in. When you adjust it in that string method, typically when you're doing your alignment, if you adjust one thing, something else changes. Everything is so interconnected with the suspension is that when you're touching one part, it always affects another. But when we have it up on a lift and it's on the machine, the computer does everything for us. It calculates that everything's done right, it tells you the measurements that you need to have done, but also you can dial in the camber that you actually want. And if you did thrust arms like we did in the other video, then you can also dial in caster as well. So these are all the reasons why, and I'm sure there's so many more of why you should just do an alignment at the shop. Plus it's only about $100. So to do an alignment is not terribly expensive, and the benefits of doing it at a shop outweigh the cost savings of doing it at home, in my opinion. We're gonna go through this video, but you're gonna wanna stay until the end because we're actually gonna do a giveaway at the end of this video. So let's get into the video. So here are the sensors as they get attached to the car, and this is actually how we're gonna do our alignment. Each wheel has its own sensor attached to it, as you can see here. And the way the alignment is done is this sensor here will actually be read by that machine up top. And hopefully you can see that it's actually blinking a bunch. And that is how it indicates with the sensors whether the car is aligned or not. So we have Arthur in the car right now. He's actually adjusting where the car is so that it properly reads on the machine. What we're actually gonna do here is adjust for 1.5 camber in the front and 1.8 in the back. That is because that is the suggested setup for the wheels that I have. We're going to a square setup versus a staggered setup that BMW gives us from the factory. So we're gonna be able to achieve all of that from this machine here. Now, if you're wondering what type of wheel setup that I have, you guys are gonna have to wait. And that video is gonna be coming out very, very shortly. So the reason why I wanted to do the suspension as well as the alignment first is to make sure that the camber is dialed in, because we are going to a wider setup. With that said, we need to make sure that everything is going to fit before putting the TPMS sensors from these wheels onto the new wheels and then mounting on the new tires.
These are general ideas, exhaust pipes. Doesn't have to be very car specific. So when you're looking at an alignment sheet, these usually show you just arms that are roughly like a camber arm or like a toe arm, whatever's adjustable. So what you can see right here is that the toe is roughly almost to 0. So spec for this car usually is at around 15, and that's a manufacturer specification from BMW. And then you can see that the car is completely way out. So that shows you like how the tire looks when you're traveling down the road. And that's all with the help of like all these sensors and stuff that show it. Yeah. So what you usually want to do is match manufacturer specifications. Each toe angle, each camber angle always has a reason as to why it's set the way that it is. And then this is like the minimum, and this is the maximum tolerance of what it can be. So you'd always want to go right into the middle. And this also shows you if the car is going to track straight ahead, or if the car is going to dog track, whereas the car rear will go off to the right and the car on the front will go off to the left, giving you the illusion that the car is going down the road sideways.
But if I didn't emphasize it enough, one of the biggest reasons why you want to get your alignment done at the shop is you have sensors on each of the wheels. If you're just using the string method, here's the thing, you're only going to be able to measure your alignment and correct your alignment based off of what you can see and based off of that string. However, with each wheel attached to a sensor, could you imagine if you were off by half a degree. But what if I were to tell you that a degree is broken up into 60 parts? So there's 60 fractions within a certain degree. And any one of those degrees, this machine over here, it can measure. So this is why I would really recommend that you get it done at a shop. Not only by doing it at a shop, you're gonna make sure that the car goes in the direction that you want it to go in, but you're gonna be making sure that you have even tire wear with your car if you're going with an aftermarket setup. That's why it's so crucial to do it at a shop. And as far as the giveaway is concerned, I was able to talk it over with Riccardo over here at svbimmer. If you guys purchase a set of either control arms or thrust arms, or the combination of the both, you will get a free alignment with that. So if you buy your parts from svbimmer, you're gonna get the alignment for free, and you can thank Riccardo for that. So if you want to check out what they have available in the shop as far as a suspension component, just go ahead and click on their website in the description. It's gonna take you to their website, it's gonna have all the parts that they have, but also if you have a part in mind that you want and then it's not on the website, just go ahead and email Riccardo. I'm gonna leave his email down there as well. Email him, ask him, hey, this is the part that I was looking for. I didn't find it on your website, but I would love to have it. He's gonna find that part, he's gonna get it to you. And for those of you who are not within the Bay Area, the San Jose area, don't worry as well, because if you want a part, he can get it to you as well, anywhere in the world. And in order to win the giveaway, all that you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Let us know what type of suspension setup that you are going for, as well as what type of wheel setup that you're going for your car. Are you doing a staggered setup? What type of wheels are you gonna get? What type of tires are you gonna get? And then what suspension components are you looking to get from Riccardo? Let everybody know, that way we can all learn from each other. The only way that I was able to verify what I was gonna do was to call up a couple of places, look at Apex, their wheel setups as far as what their cambers recommended, and then Riccardo actually confirmed everything for me. But what happens if we don't have those fitments out there and you want something different? Maybe somebody in the comment section has left it down there for us and is able to help everybody. So let's help out this community grow. Let's say what type of suspension we have set up, and then that way we can help each other grow and improve their ride quality. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget, that's gonna get you into the giveaway, as well as leaving a comment of what type of suspension components that you're gonna do. And I'll see you in the next video.